Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Nick, if you're new here, and tonight I made a video where I am going to expose the back end of my channel, and you're going to be able to see how much money I make as a semi-small time creator on YouTube as an ASMR artist. I do this because I think it's really cool, and also because I think it's a cool milestone to put up for you guys. I made a video like this the first year into my channel. I am into year 3. I will link that video at the end of this video so you can see the difference, because I've been there. I know what it's like to be a starting creator, and I will also link it up here somewhere as well. Please watch it afterwards. And yeah, we're gonna go on my computer and I'm gonna kind of walk you through the back end. And if you want to see how much money I make on Patreon, because we do have a Patreon, go over there, and I am making a Patreon video for my patrons about how much money I make there. And please like and comment what you find interesting in this video. Do you think I make more money? Do you think I make less? How much money do you think I make before watching this video? Comment that, and then in that comment write what it actually was and see if you were surprised, okay? And write it. Okay, good. Let's get into it. So we are at our channel. This is Nick's Ramble ASMR. I put up a schedule for y'all, and these are the videos. So this is what it looks like for me. Ready? So I click on my name, and I go to YouTube Studio, and it will pull up a dashboard of sorts that kind of tells you your subscriber count, views, watch time, and estimated revenue. Little fun fact, my estimated revenue right now is the highest it's ever been on the channel at all. So you're going to see today the highest I've ever made. Okay, so now we're going to go down to analytics, and we're first going to start off with our audience, but behind the scenes you can kind of see it tells you kind of an overview, which is very useful for us creators. It's very, very useful for us kind of getting a sense of how things are going without like diving too into YouTube analytics. You can see that my views are up 23.3K more than usual. Watch time is more than usual, and subscribers are up too. This is a 30-day increment. You can do it by lifetime, which is cool. So you can see this. The start of my channel was, where was it? Does it tell you the dates? I don't know, but October 24. Oh, there it was. October 24, 2022 is when I started the channel. And today, as we're recording, it is, well, right now it is April 8th. So, but let's get into audience. So, some of you guys really want to know about our demographics, which is very cool as well. So, audience is right here. So, at the top, you can see returning viewers, unique viewers, and subscribers. This is kind of showing you a graph of when I post. So this is from the last 90 days. Let's do the last 30. 30 is usually how you look at it. So you can see that in March I posted my NSFW video, which did very well. I also did a live that evening as well, which was very good. You can also see that I did one video on the 16th, video live, here, and I'll get more into like all the nits and grits, but you can kind of see it's pretty cool. You can see the videos that are growing your audience. For mine, it's the NSFW one is growing it. Okay, that's why I wondered why they were blocked out, but it says we're still collecting data. So windy. So the reason that these might be blacked out is because these are my most recent videos. Okay, so you can kind of see that these are all about new viewers who've returned. So it's a high for my NSFW question videos, except for some old ones. So that's pretty cool. And it's also going to show you channels your audience watches. Love Cat Bailey. It also shows you when your viewers are on YouTube. So you can see that most of my viewers for this channel are at 6 p.m. My local time, which is, I'm on the East Coast right now. So that could be kind of useful for like posting, figure out when you want to post. I usually post at 3 p.m. So if you go there, it's like right here. And to be honest, I've never really looked at this, partly because down here it says publish time is not known to directly affect the long-term performance of a video, but you're going to kind of see that you can always learn more in analytics, and you can kind of freak yourself out. So if you're a new creator, view it as like a fun thing to check out. I don't really dive in that much. So if we go down more, it also shows you what your audience watches. So there's also some short films, because my short film blew up on my channel, which is really cool. So that's why all these are pretty much short films. And you can go through all these. You can also do videos. You can do lives, because we go live a lot. If you go down, you can also see the subscriber bell notifications. So it's how many of your subscribers choose to receive like all of your notifications. This makes me sad because we have all notifications are 6.8%, which is 1,000, which is so cool. But it says typically 10 or 30%. So a lot of you guys that don't that watch my channel aren't hitting the bell, so maybe do that. And then it's close to all notifications if you do it too. You also learn formats your viewers watch on YouTube. So videos, a lot of people watch video shorts, and you guys are so in lives. This is useful too. So watch time for subscribers. It tells me how many of you guys aren't subscribed when you're watching videos versus who you are. So please subscribe now if you haven't. It helps a lot to turn on the bell. Just also because what I've been realizing too is sometimes YouTube doesn't push out videos. So if you want to see everything I do that. It gives you device type, which is crazy. So it tells you mobile phone is at 64%, computers at 14, tablets at 10, 9.7 for TV. You watch videos, shorts on mobile. I don't look at this, and this is actually very useful. Mobile phone is first. This is the fun part. Ready? Age and gender. So I'm shocked by this demographic. Okay. So it says that 51% of my viewers are female, 45.8 are male, and 2% is user specified. I really thought this channel was mostly men because we went and started doing NSFW content, which I think leans more towards men. I might be wrong, but I'm actually very happy with this statistic. You females are the rock stars. is 13 through 17-year-olds, 18 to 24s makes up the majority, and then 25 to 34 is the second majority, and then it kind of dwindles down the older you get. We can click see more, and this gives you a lot of information. It gives you watch time, so it seems that women watch my videos longer than men do, in the 18-24 range, which is just really cool. You can see watch time. So it's fun, right? So demographic is mostly women. It's pretty 50-50, but a little bit more women than men, or not specified, and it's in the 18-24 to 34-year-olds. Somewhat top geographies of where you guys are watching from, which is really cool, is 38 is the United States, then it's UK, United Kingdom at 7.5, then it's Germany 4.3, Canada, Brazil. Let's open it up. That shows you the views, and this is the views in the last 30 days. So 80,000 from the US, 15,000 from UK, 9,000 from Germany, 7,000 from Canada, Brazil, France, Australia, Mexico, Spain, Italy, Poland, Netherlands, India, Philippines, South Africa, Argentina, Finland, Sweden, Belgium, Indonesia, Chile, Portugal, Russia, Turkey, Colombia, New Zealand, Switzerland, Malaysia, Hungary. Like 751 views from Hungary. Like, that's so cool. And watch time in hours is 102.3. Austria, Saudi Arabia, Norway, Romania, Algeria, Ukraine, Greece, Denmark, Peru, Japan, Venezuela, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Israel, Egypt, Morocco, Serbia, Slovakia, and Vietnam. Like, how wild is that? I am so grateful for all of you. But our top three is the US, UK, United Kingdom, and Germany. You can also see main cities, which is kind of crazy. So our top city is New York City, then it's London, then it's Los Angeles, then it's Sydney, Chicago, Melbourne, Paris, Houston, Brisbane, Sao Paulo, and Milan, and it goes down, 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 down. Clearly not everyone's in a city, right? So, and this graph shows you how many people from that city watched on what day. So blue is NYC, New York, green is London, and orange is Los Angeles, and red is Chicago, and purple is Sydney, Australia. So that's crazy. Very cool, very cool, very cool. So yeah, top subtitle languages. So this is because of a short film on the channel that I made with my heart. I hope you guys will watch it. It's not ASMR, but I am a writer-director, and that is a passion project. And check that out, and then follow my other channel if you want to follow my art. I'll be making more, and I hopefully will cross it over with ASMR in the future. So, but I had people do subtitles for people watch the film, or were like, can we make Portuguese subtitles? Can we make subtitles for the film? So we have English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, and no subtitles. So that's kind of cool. Most people didn't watch with subtitles, but the English subtitles for my short film, I had to hand type it in. So, and yeah, it shows you all the different type of languages, like Norwegian, Serbian. Very cool. Okay, so that is our audience demographic. Pretty cool, right? So mostly leaning a little bit towards females. The age range is 25, is subscribed. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is content. We're going to be talking about my videos. Okay. Okay, so channel analytics. So this page, let's discover it. So it's showing new viewers in the last 30 days. Okay, mostly from videos. 59.2 thousand new viewers came from my videos that I make. 6.2 thousand came from live stream. So this is the previous 4 days processing, so this is a little bit ago. Let's see more. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm a little surprised we do go live every week, so I kind of would think the 6.2 number would be higher, but I'm not mad about it. You'll see why in the future. Next, we have returning viewers. So YouTube splits the viewership from new viewers and returning viewers. I don't know why. I think it's supposed to help you with figuring out how you retain people, like who's like real fans. So it shows that returning viewers are 36.7K from videos, 2.4K from live streams, and 1.8 from shorts. New subscribers came 1.4K came from videos, 2.37 came from live streams, and 20 came from shorts. Let's see, is there any other way that they got? That is how we got it. Cool. Kind of cool, right? So you can really learn where you get subscribers from. I post way more videos than I go live than I do shorts, so that's not fully surprising. Views. So shorts views are counted differently from March 31st, 2025. Okay. So I got 186,520 views on my videos in the last 28 days. And then we got live stream. We got 12,751 views through live stream and 9K through shorts. Published content, we had 9. What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Published, videos published. We're gonna ignore that. I have no idea what that is. There's some things on YouTube I just don't understand. Typical views. One of you guys asked about this, so this gives the average views that I get on videos, shorts, and live streams. So my average views for the last 30 days is 21,000 to 6,400 views a video. So around 2,000 to 6,000 views a video, kind of a cap for an average. Shorts, I usually get 530 to 750 views. That's kind of cool, didn't realize that. And then live stream, we're usually at like 80 to 110. Okay, so that's typical views. And then viewers across formats, you can see people watch videos only, watching both live only. Tells you their percentage. Impressions and how they led to watch time. So you can see I got 3 million impressions, which is how many times your video thumbnails were shown to viewers on YouTube. And it said 72% from YouTube recommending your content. And out of that 72%, 38.3% was recommended on the homepage, 33.6% was recommended on the watch page, and then 28% was viewers seeking your content. Yeah, I love you guys, the ones that seek my content. Thank you. You can increase the chance of YouTube suggesting your content by increasing your click-through rate and your video watch time, which we'll get into. YouTube is a game. It's very fun, but rate. Click-through rate is basically when I post a video, it's how often viewers click that thumbnail in that video, and it's based out of 100, and then it gives you a percentage. So say 3%, 3 people click it out of 100 people, that's a 3% click rate. A good click rate is, like, one of the better ones I've had was probably around 7 or 8 or 10%. That's a very good click rate for my channel. But there are videos that only do, gets a 2%, 1.7%. It's okay. It depends on the video you make, right? I have videos that are made for click rate videos, and I have videos made for people that want to get to kind of know me and kind of like be more of our community. So it's a little less like clickbaity, I guess. And those usually tend to be like the rambles and stuff, which I can talk about in a bit. What videos do well, what I'm learning about YouTube with videos, and which ones do better with everything. So I'll talk to you about that in a sec when I show you more content. So this is how viewers found us. So 46% found us through the browse features, which is the traffic from the home page and home screen, the subscription feed, other browsing features. 25% found us from suggested videos, which is it's like when it's appearing alongside another video. You know, like when you watch a video and then there's those videos. So 25% of viewers, a quarter, found me through that. 8% found me through YouTube search, and then from channel pages, other YouTube channel pages or topic channel pages, 6.8, and vertical live feed, and then 10% from others. So yeah, let's go to my content, which I'll share with you guys. Then we'll go to community. I'll show you how I comment on videos. I always thought this was really cool. And then we'll go to our revenue. So content, let's talk about it. So this is my back end. This is how I see my videos. If you look, this is all in order. If you look down here where my mouse is, this is grayed out because this is a video I didn't post. So this is a great example of what it usually looks like. So for me, even up here, visibility is unlisted. I can change it to private, members only, public. An unlisted video means that I can edit it, but no one, it's not public. Private means I can't edit it and no one can have access. Members only is for only members, which we sometimes do. So become a member. And public means public. YouTube's also really cool because you can schedule. So I do this for my channel and all my members. You can have your members see your video before it goes live. So this is what it looks like for my members. Before I post something, I will upload, do all of that, which I can show you how I do. And then I will go to the end and I'll say all channel members. And then this is when it goes live to the public. So then I would like choose a day and a time. Let's say that, and then I would say schedule, click that. And it would be private for everyone else, but public to members, and then it will come live to everyone else. And I do that for every video. So members get to immediately see it right when I do that. But these videos, you can see, these are the ones I did. This was a live. If you go over, it shows you your views, it shows you your comments, it shows you your likes, and your percentage. So it shows you how many people like your video and how many people don't. The creators do get to see if you guys don't like it. So this has 98%, this one has 99, this is 99 as well. And you get to keep going down, and these are my videos. So I'll show you which video has done the best and which one hasn't. So the ones that have been doing really well this channel are sort of NSFW leaning and spicy and in general question videos I make. So you can see this spicy video blew up, and in comparison on my channel, you know how I was talking about how I make videos that are more for you guys, for fun, for growing our channel. That's what the question videos are. And then I have role plays, which is kind of a middle ground of question videos and acting, which I love. And then I have ramble videos, which is you get to know me and we get to connect as a community and just connect. So you can see above this, you can see the drastic difference. So this ASMR asking you spicy personal questions got 22,586 views, which is amazing. And it got 1,184 likes and 17 dislikes. My ASMR life update got 905 views and it got 74 likes. So I think this is interesting too. So the way that I can tell if a video is doing well or not, the ratio of likes to a video for me. If you're a creator, let me know what it is for you, because you kind of get into a rhythm. For me, once you get past like 500 likes, I'm always hoping for like 10%. When a video blows up, I want the likes, and I pray for the likes to be 10% of the views. So if I have 100 views, I hope for 10 likes. And so this is 905 views and 74 likes is pretty good. When you get to the higher numbers, so for instance, when you get to 5K, I hope to stay around 10%, but it drops increasingly because you're usually getting new viewers. So, for instance, this one, the ASMR asking you very uncomfortable questions, did well. It's at like 700 likes, but if it's at like 500 likes, if it turns to 50%, I usually notice that sorry, not 50%, if it turns to 5%, like likes to views, I notice the video slows down. So you can tell that the video that really blew us up this month was this one. It's the asking you personal NSF questions. We got 56,448 views, 194 comments, and 3,239 likes with 52 dislikes. You kind of need to get a thick skin when you do YouTube. I usually don't really look at the percentages of likes and dislikes. And yeah, so this video did really well. And I'm thinking of doing more with that. But like I said, you can see my ramble barely gets 1,000. The roleplay videos get around 3K. And a good question video will get around 10K. It varies, right? So you can kind of see. So I've been working as a creator. What I've been learning is to do kind of great content that you guys like, that I like to make too, but it's kind of to like grab people. And then I also try to do rambles so you can really, that holds the core of our channel, right? So if you really want to get to know me, if you want a community, that's where we connect on rambles. Because I want to go through life with you guys. And then we'll have like a roleplay experimentals, because I love video making. So just have fun making ASMR. So that's kind of my 2 cents. But yeah, you can see that the question video did really well. That was a month ago. And yeah. So next I'm going to show you community. So this is how I see your guys' comments, which I always think is pretty cool. So as you can tell, I always, you can set some like prerequisites of a filter, as they say. I always do a filter. You just saw, but I always have a filter for my members. It always happens first. So if you're a member, I get to, I make sure I always comment to you guys first. I love all of you guys. I would comment to all of you guys, but sometimes it's a mental health thing, and also it takes a while sometimes to comment to everyone, which I feel really lucky to say. Trust me, I used to. You can look at my other video about me doing backstage analytics, and I'm very blessed. I try and respond to all your comments. So yeah, and then I usually do response status, so I haven't responded, so that's what you saw before. I click held comments. You can see this. So this is interesting. Not to give Oopsie a shout out, but as a content creator, I also do get, I wouldn't say hate comments, but I do get comments like this. Nick, I'm sorry, but this is tone deaf even for you. And in fairness, this video I made was controversial, so I'm not crazy about it, but I do have this section that holds stuff, so there's blocked words, so that's why sometimes if you don't see or comment on a video and you wrote it down, even if it's not bad, it might have blocked words that the creator needs to approve, so I have blocked words on my channel. This one says, okay, so I will accept this. So yeah, I go through all these. There's also mentions up here, which is pretty cool. So Cricket, you guys should all follow Quiet Cricket ASMR. You should all follow Max ASMR. You should follow, this is my secondary channel. I hope you guys follow that as well. Honest ASMR mentioned me. Yeah, so ASMR with Daniela. So it's a fun way that I can see who is, talking. And also, if you're an ASMR creator and you like our channel, my channel, say hi. I really want to make more ASMR friends. So, comments. So, back to publish. So I will remove these, and this is how your comments show up. So I will scroll down these, and I love reading your guys' comments. I will go through these, and I read every single one, and like, wake up babe, new rice, your test is dropped, I like that. These are my members. So John has been a member for a year and 5 months. John is an OG, his bee's growing. Such a fun stream, can't wait for the next one. And I already responded, so I'll do these later with my attention. And then this is my short film Flowers, so I've been getting a lot of comments for that, which is exciting. So yeah, okay, now let's get into the fun thing. Ready? We're gonna go to revenue. The whole thing you've been waiting, I'm sure, to find out is how much money I make and how do I make it. So the number that I made for our channel is $1,147.97. That is how much estimated revenue I made in the last 28 days, which is crazy. That is the most I've ever made on YouTube. You caught this on a day. I've been screenshotting it as it goes up. It will fall soon, and I will show you why. But this is going to show you where it mostly came. So I'm going to show you how much we're earning. So this is the last 6 months, so you can see the last few months. I'm going to show you how this went. So since April, actually this is going to be cool. We're going to do it for since the beginning of this channel, so you can see. Ready? So this is how much money I've made. Okay, so from October 22, 0000 until April, when I got monetized in April of 2023, I made 21, 18, 54, 35. When I got into a year, I was getting around $100, and then June of last year, 200, August, 250, last September it was 476, and then it went down to 417, 376, 298, 296, and then it went up in February, it went to 562.99, and then it went up in March, and it doubled. You might be like, why is that? And now it's down. It's down because we're at the beginning of April, so it's gonna compute. This is gonna show you how I got money back, which is really interesting. March, this is how much I made in March, which was $1,090. I made $453 through watch page ads, so that's when, when you're a YouTuber, people are like, to get monetized, this is what YouTube is. So watch page ads, that's how YouTube pays you for ads, and this, I guess, tells you the playbacks, which helps. I had to look this up before. CPM. So CPM is, I think it's called cost per million or whatever, but it's basically how much money YouTube will pay you per 1,000 views that you have on a video. I can get into it later, but I looked it up beforehand. Every video has a different CPM because how it works is whatever your video is. So when you walk through, and let me know if you want another video, I can show you how I actually post a video and make it monetized and stuff. When you put a video on YouTube and then you monetize it, it asks you to categorize your video. Some categories pay you more in CPM because advertisers want to link up with your video. So they're usually higher CPMs for videos about education, about not controversial stuff, about PG things, and it varies. So you can see how that worked out. Like mine changes. Some of them was at $6. Some of them were at $4. I know that my NSFW videos were at $2 for CPM because it's adult content, even though it's not really, but you get it. And then you get $61 from YouTube Premium, which I'm not sure. I think that's because they don't do ads, so I don't know how they calculate that. And transaction revenue, I don't even know what transaction revenue is. Estimated revenue, net revenue from transactions such as paid content and fan funding, deducting any partner charged or refunds. This, you know what this is from? This is from my lives. So this is the shocker. Ready? You know how I said my $1,000 gonna go away? It's because of lives. If you look down here, how I make money. Ta-da! I make more money off of supers and gifts, which, if you watch a video, there's usually a button where you can give a gift. You can look on this video down below, you can probably find it. Supers, you can do a super, but these are from lives. So I go live once a week. It was every Thursday. We now are maybe doing Monday or Tuesday. Hit me up, I will always post about it. But these are from donations from you guys, which is very exciting. I make $573.64 in the last 28 days through donations, through memberships, and through, not through membership, just through supers and gifts, which when I'm on a live, if you guys donate, you contributed to this, so thank you. Watch page ads were 544, so I make most of my money through lives. Who would have thought? Lives have the least amount of views. Lives, I think, are one of my favorite things. It's the more intimate things we do. So, it's amazing. Now, also make $28.15 through memberships and $1.49 through short feed ads. And that's it. And gifts, $1.60. That's like the new TikTok thing. So you can also see, yep, video, shorts is $1, live is $572. From lives I made $11 on watch page ads, which I didn't know about. I made $10 in memberships and all of that. So I'm gonna get back down to this in a sec, but you can see up here, this is our revenue, how much we made every day. And this is alive, and this is why my revenues are gonna go down. We had an insane donation night on March 13th, which, by the way, is my lucky day, so that's crazy. A lot happened to me on March 13th, and we can talk about it later. I didn't realize it was that day. That's crazy. Friday, March 13th, usually it. But we had, you know who you are, we had more than $500 of donations in our live. It made me cry. I was going crazy. Just so you know, it doesn't say 500 because YouTube takes 30% of all donations. So this number could have been higher. So it's well deserved. YouTube deserves it because YouTube sets up the platform. But if you ever want to give your creator, someone that you love, and have it be a full donation, ask them if they have Cash App, ask them if they have Venmo. I've been starting to do that as well. That way you get a full donation and it doesn't get taken away. But I am utterly grateful to our members and our family on this channel. That's why I push you guys, make this possible. So by March 13th, April 13th, this is gonna go away and my revenue is gonna drop down $350. So one of you guys asked if I would ever make a living off of this and what are the ups and downs. So as you can tell, super grateful for this donation, but it does create a lot of instability with knowing how much money you're gonna get, right? I think the name of the game is that the more videos you have on YouTube, the more likely the stability is to get higher, because I still make money from like videos I made 2 or 3 years ago. I make cents, but like that adds up. And yeah, you can see it. These are all from videos. This is from a live, right? So you can see my peaks are actually from a live. We made 110, 105, and this is after YouTube takes their cut. We made $45 on a live. Some lives we made more, sometimes we don't. So yeah, so donate to your creators. It makes a huge difference. I'm so grateful. And if you want to see my top content performance, you can see that I got $137.72 from the NSFW questions personal video about your crush. I got $85 from my short film Flowers, which, please watch it. It is a part of my heart. I have a tattoo of it. Let's talk about it. In my other question videos, if we click this, you can see the top performing videos. So, question video, Flowers, Spicy made $76, and it had, 22,000. You can see my RPM, right? This is what we were talking about. NSFW, it's 2.47, very low. But Spicy Question 3.4, I think it lowers the more views you have. But yeah, all my question videos, this was from 2 months ago. This was like from a couple months ago. If we go further down, right, you're gonna see it goes into pennies, and this video, guys, the ASMR Can You Pass the DMV written driver's test is from my first year, and that made 31 cents. So, and you can see it has a really high RPM, so it varies. But yeah, that's how much money I've made on this channel. We do also have look, I'll show you. So from watch page ads, it shows you know, how it goes up, which is pretty impressive. Short feed ads, somewhat memberships. We have memberships, by the way. So membership revenue, I don't make a lot of money off of it. In hindsight, just so you know, we make around $30, which is good money. I'm not saying anything, but we have 26 members. The reason is because our membership isn't meant to make money. I do it for exclusivity. It's the cheapest. We have a couple tiers. Grow Your Bee is literally $1. It's a great way to support the channel, but it's mostly for you guys. So you get our Discord, you get to grow your own bee, you get to do some fun things and show your love for the channel at a very budget-friendly cost. I did that for you guys. If you want to support financially, if you're like, Nick, I love your channel, I really want your dream to come true of you becoming a person that makes videos and make a living off of it, that's my dream in life, head on over to Patreon. I will be having a Patreon exclusive showing Patreon how much money I make on Patreon, so join there too if you want to know how much I make on Patreon. But yeah, most of the members join from our lives because that's where we have a lot of fun. But you can see it's like $30. We have 20 Grow Your Bees, 3 favorite bees, cool. All that fun stuff, legendary. Our legendary bees are the same on this Patreon, and it's cool because you get to do a community spotlight. So every Sunday, I will share with the community who you are, what messages you want to give them. We're all very friendly. But yeah, supers and gifts. Like I said, 573. So these are our tips, which is incredible. 77 purchases, which is cool. Affiliate program, have no affiliate, and we have a connected store. So this is cool. I haven't looked at this. We have like a sweatshirt and a mug, and this shows you the clicks and the product impressions. We did get one order, which is really exciting, and she left a beautiful tip on there as well. So now you can see my dashboard. This shows you everything. So this is my last live. This is our current subscriber. I think we went up one, and it shows you, this is what I normally look at, is summary. How many views? Are the arrows up? They are. And then that's everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was long. Let me know what was your favorite part, what surprised you. I would love to just hear your opinions because I've been in this for a bit, but I know how cool it is and how different it is to see as a viewer. Please join us one day. I'd love for you to join our Hive, our membership. We are a beautiful community of people. We go live every week, and we love to welcome you. You can also support me on Patreon as well. I have a lot of videos. That's a potentially better way to support the channel because actually they're the same. But whatever you want, if you want videos, if you want to grow your bee, we'd love to have you. And if you made it this far, please give it a like, comment the emoji of a snake, and I will know you made it this far. It's a very long video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and Noah's told you you are so loved, you are so special, you're so important. Thank you for all the